All right, juniors, if you want to move yourself forward, you can. If you want to stay farther away from us, that's fine. But we will dismiss from the front out. So we'll give you a minute if you want to rethink your decisions. On the way in, there were certificates. If the certificate was spelled incorrectly, was not capitalized, if your last name is your first name, that is exactly what you put on the membership form. Okay? But if there is an error, we will fix it. So at the end of the ceremony, please let me know. A couple of you were not included, and that was an accident. Some of us, though, had issues with our first name, last name. So we will correct all of that at the end. We'll make sure you get that beautiful piece of paper so that you have that certificate. Okay? Sound good? Okay, thank you for taking the time to be here. We appreciate it. We know it is a busy time of year. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Aaron, and we're going to get started here.
Hello, everyone. As president of the Carmel High School chapter of the National Honor Society, I welcome our faculty sponsors, Mrs. Skidmore and Mrs. Johnson, and Carmel High School principal, Dr. Tim Ferris, and our National Honor Society members over here. Today, we will welcome approximately 350 Carmel High School students as the newest members of the National Honor Society. Admission to this organization is the highest honor bestowed upon a high school student. Membership in the National Honor Society reflects a commitment to scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Our society recognizes success in the development of one's education as a dedication to all four of these ideals. We are so proud to honor students whose continued accomplishments will uphold these principles. So today, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each of you for your remarkable achievements. Your dedication, hard work, and commitment to excellence have not gone unnoticed, and we are all very proud to see how you will continue to grow as leaders amongst your peers. I feel extremely privileged to be able to speak on behalf of Carmel High School's NHS chapter and to join you on this very special occasion today. Now, as new members of the National Honor Society, I hope you all take this honor to become humble and respected leaders of our community. As much as this is a recognition of your academic prowess, I hope through NHS you will push yourself to become better versions of yourself. That willingness to go the extra mile, to understand and appreciate the experiences of others, to build trust and respect with honesty, and to turn setbacks into opportunities is exactly what I have taken home from my time in NHS. And I hope it's something that you all will also be able to experience as you begin your journey as leaders in the community. As you look forward to your new start in NHS, I want to leave you with something to just think about. Something that I've learned is that when progress is rooted in exclusion, it's very fragile and it's going to fade away. But when it's based on inclusion, it becomes something very enduring and real. So each time you participate in your work in NHS or somewhere else, I urge you to root yourself in the value of mutual respect and to recognize that dignity of each individual you encounter, whether that's your peer or the person you're helping out. So make sure to uplift each other, amplify your voices, and be one, because inclusivity is truly a moral imperative. Now, I express my deepest admiration for each of you. Your induction today is not just a recognition of your commendable achievements, but of your potential to move further as a member of our community. Congratulations! I wish you all the best in your future endeavors and as you embark on this new chapter. Now, I would like to introduce one of our National Honor Society sponsors, Mrs. Malloy.
Congratulations to all the new members of NHS. This is truly a proud moment for you, your parents, and the faculty of CHS. National Honor Society is one of the highest honors a student can achieve in high school, but it is also an honor that extends beyond high school to college and throughout your young adult life. As such, membership carries with it a great responsibility, for you have been selected not only for your academic achievement, but perhaps even more importantly for your character, your willingness to use your gifts and talents to serve others, and your potential to be a leader. The National Honor Society was founded in 1921 by the National Association of Secondary School Principals. According to its constitution, the purpose of this organization shall be to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote leadership, and to develop character in the students of secondary schools. These ideals form not only the selection criteria for prospective students, but also the principles by which members are expected to guide their education. Carmel High School has had an active chapter here since 1953. By accepting membership in NHS, you have committed yourself to maintain the highest academic standards, to inspire others with your leadership, to serve as models of exemplary character, and to unselfishly give of yourself to your school and to your community. Not just until you are accepted to a university or until you graduate from CHS or you can claim your distinguished grad points, but throughout the rest of the year. This chapter of NHS is run entirely by our officers and dedicated members. Our officers this year have served with dedication and character. All of their success experienced is because of their hard work and leadership. At this time, I would like to recognize and thank them for their outstanding leadership, dedication, and hard work. We are so proud of them. They represent all that is best in young adults today, and we have been especially proud of the work that you have done here for scholarship, service, leadership, and character. So, can we give them a round of applause? And now, a few of our officers are going to review the qualities for you as candidates. Pranavi will now talk about scholarship.
Scholarship reflects a student's commitment to education. NHS members realize the importance of education and are willing to devote themselves to excellence in scholarship. Knowledge is the greatest gift in life, and focusing on a quality education will lead to success. Realization of one's educational potential can only be achieved through diligence and effort. Every day, students at CHS show their dedication to success in the classroom. We continue to demonstrate our commitment to lifelong learning through our emphasis on scholarship.
Service encompasses a student's voluntary contributions to the school and community, done without compensation and with a positive, courteous, and enthusiastic spirit. Service is expressed in a variety of ways. Every day, opportunities arise in which we can help others. Our members are willing to serve those in need without recognition. We are committed in volunteering our time and talents to make a positive impact on our community.
Character is the quality that distinguishes a person from others. Students of strong character uphold principles of morality and ethics. They are cooperative, they demonstrate high standards of honesty and reliability. They show courtesy, concern, and respect for others. Character is the force that influences our actions and guides our choices. As members of the National Honor Society, we live according to these qualities and exemplify the value of character.
Leadership is the ability to unite the people within a group to believe in a common sense. Student leaders are confident, optimistic, and inspirational. National Honor Society members are expected to act as effective problem solvers and responsible role models. Student leadership takes many forms, yet the truest quality of a leader is the commitment to the success of an organization. Strong leadership is imperative for any group to succeed. As leaders of Carmel High School, National Honor Society members are expected to take initiative toward the success of this organization. Candidates, if you are ready to assume the responsibility of upholding these 4 principles, you'll be given the privilege of reciting the Pledge of Membership. Please stand, if able, and repeat after me. I pledge myself to offer my community an attitude of service, to further my commitment to scholarship, to develop the values of strong character, to carry aloft the torch of leadership, and to uphold the high ideals of the National Honor Society. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our principal, Dr. Ferris, to share a few words.
Congratulations to all of our new National Honor Society inductees. All of your hard work over the years has paid off, and today we take time to recognize and celebrate your academic success and leadership. To the parents that are watching online, you are owed a debt of gratitude for all the times you were there to support your child, and at times to pick up the pieces when it was needed the most. From the late night study sessions, to the worrying about how your child will do on an assessment, or the have a great day on their way out the door, I know you have been a constant support and are proud of your child's accomplishments. Thank you for your support over the many years. Inductees, you have been recognized as having special qualities. Being a member of the National Honor Society doesn't stop with induction. We know that two cornerstones of the National Honor Society are leadership and service. I would challenge each of you here at Carmel High School in this auditorium today to become a servant leader at CHS and in our community. Recognizing that many people can lead, but leading with a purpose of serving others is a challenge I hope each and every one of you can achieve. Do not look at your membership in NHS as a way to gain power or as an accolade, but use the membership as a way to serve others and those around you to be a servant leader. Your example will permeate throughout the hallways of Carmel High School and impact everyone. Your responsibility for this membership now lies in your hands and with your decision making. I know you will do great things to make each and every one of us proud here at Carmel High School. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to thank this year's National Honor Society officers that are with us today for their leadership and involvement. And a huge thank you to our society teacher sponsors, Mrs. Allison Malloy, Mrs. Shelley Skidmore, and Ms. Susan Johnson for their service to the students and to the society. Thank you all. And on behalf of the entire CHS staff and administrative team, we do send our heartfelt congratulations to each of you. Thank you for your dedication to your academics and to your servant leadership, and we look forward to next year and all the great things that you're going to do as you walk these hallways one last year as seniors. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ferris. At this time, I would like to turn it back over to Mrs. Johnson to conclude our ceremony.
Okay, so congratulations again. We really appreciate everything that you've done to get here, but as Dr. Ferris said and as the officers have stated, it is a commitment to serving others, to being a leader, to going beyond what you did at this point. So we are proud of you, we are proud of all you represent, and we hope you will continue to live up to the qualities that got you to here. Okay, if you did not pick up your certificate, so I just have housekeeping stuff at this point. If you did not pick up your certificate on the way in, if you could make sure you do that when you leave. If your certificate is incorrect or if it's not there, please let me know before you leave and I will make sure we get that to you. Okay, the other big thing I want to emphasize is to check the Canvas page. As of right now, there is only one person who is running for a leadership position next year, and that has been posted for a week. We will not always post announcements, but just regularly checking the Canvas page, that's where we're going to give you opportunities to serve, whether they be needs in school or if they're things in the community or local organizations. So when we say please check the Canvas page, check the Canvas page, okay? If you have questions once you check there about the roles and responsibilities, you can reach out to me or any of our officers would be willing to talk to you about what those positions entail. In May, and I know May is coming this week, I will post our first meeting. It will just be virtual. You can do it on your own time, even though there will be a due date on it. You can watch it whenever it works for you. Okay, but it'll explain how to submit hours that you've done so far, volunteer hours that you've done since we had our first submission to get yourself to this place. But it'll also talk about just what qualifies an individual hour versus a group hour and some of the expectations going forward for next year. Okay, I got a couple student emails for students who are worried. What if I struggle at the end of the year and my GPA falls? You're okay in NHS as long as you uphold the pillars. Little changes are not going to affect you, but the biggest thing is that leadership and service. So if you stop serving, if you stop being a leader and find yourself in trouble, those are the kind of things that would change your eligibility for membership. But struggling in a class is not going to be one of those unless you just decide to not do any work. And if you did that, you probably are not in this room, right? So we're okay with that. So just really take to heart the message that we've talked about making sure that we're living up to the ideals of NHS, okay? So congratulations. We appreciate you. We are going to dismiss, though, in sections to make it easier, okay? We have, I think, 1 minute until the bell's going to ring for first session, which is going to work perfect. So.